Pelle. Keeps the ball in and is tugged at the shoulder by Alderweireld. Vormer is going to take the free kick. It's the 6th minute. Ajax proved vulnerable last week, and they are again this week because Pelle scores! Pelle scores in the 6th minute! Feyenoord takes a 1-0 lead in the Amsterdam Arena. Ajax's poor defence, which cost them points in Alkmaar last week, is continued in this match. Lijon. That was clever to get past there. A nice crossing pass too. Results in a corner through Van Beek. Well played by both the Ajax and the Feyenoord defenders. Eriksen takes it. And here comes a counter-attack from Rotterdam. But Schaken is offside, so it stops there. Feyenoord has quite a journey and match coming up at the end of this week in the Europa League in Russia. Blind. Blind, struggling on. Eriksen, Alderweireld. It's quite a distance, but he's capable. Mulder! What a good save! Schöne gets a second chance, but his shot swerves. Moisander. Schaken joins the defence. Eriksen. The shot goes across the goal. Moisander. Eriksen. Skillful pass through the centre. Well passed back, but it's so crowded there. Feyenoord is also in trouble. Fischer gets his first opportunity. Alderweireld. And Lijon. Goes around his opponents on that side again and gives an excellent cross pass. Fischer wants to try something extremely complicated there, but fails. Schöne. Ball hits a clump of grass there. The attack continues. Bojan, Lijon. Bojan, he brings the ball in front of the goal. Sigtorsson can't reach it. The crowd senses Ajax is becoming more dangerous and that Feyenoord's defence is having problems. Fischer. Kuipers calls a penalty for that. He's right on top of it. Vormer is the one who committed the foul. Ajax is awarded a penalty at a very convenient moment. This appears to be a completely redundant foul by Vormer. Mulder is now shown the yellow card because he picks up the ball. He has yet to score this season. Goalbang Sigtorsson faces Mulder. The score is 1-1. He scored his first goal in the league and it's also his first ever against Feyenoord. Pelle with a good header on the other side of the pitch. Immers commits a harsh foul against Alderweireld. He's now also shown the yellow card. Instead of a 1-0 lead and no problems at all, the score is 1-1 and 3 players have a yellow card, all in not much more than 2 minutes' time. Now, there aren't any moles on this pitch. That's the result of one-on-ones. Lijon. And it's 2-1 for Ajax! And once again, it's Sigtorsson. The bottom of the crossbar. There's no goal line technology here. Everything depends on the linesman and his viewpoint. Sigurdsson doubles his score. 9 minutes before half-time, Ajax leads 2-1. If there was anyone left in doubt about Kolbeinn Sigurdsson's scoring potential, then those doubts can now be put to rest. Bojan. Fischer. Fischer hits the outside of the post. Blint. Eriksson. It's a very clever pass. Schöne runs away from the back of his opponent. Schöne doesn't result in a corner because the ball goes wide via Mulder, and then Schöne again. This is a good opportunity, but Former's shot isn't threatening to Vermeer. But it does mean that Feyenoord has the potential to score at the beginning of the second half in Amsterdam this afternoon. Fischer breaks through. He's on the goal line, passes back, and Klaassen intervenes. Some of the Ajax players aren't paying attention. Fischer's working hard and the rest have almost come to a standstill. Martins Indy. Former. All the passes land at the feet of Feyenoord players. Schaken. He gets this one in front of the goal, all right. Pele. This is his chance. Immers leaves the pitch for Feyenoord, and Armenteros subs for him. And so Armenteros returns to Dutch football after a stint with Heracles and a contract with Anderlecht in Belgium. Pele. Vermeer with another one of those weird saves. Neyland's shots wide. And Kuipers awards Feyenoord a free kick because of a handball by Alderweireld there. This must be Feyenoord's last chance to score 2-2. And Vermeer has it. And it's all over. Feyenoord played a decent game. Ajax didn't play well. Nevertheless, Feyenoord has no points after 3 league games and Ajax has 6. The Amsterdam team isn't on good form, though, at the start of the new season.
That 1-0 was an unfortunate goal. We recovered well, though, in the first half.
We were a little more alert, sharper. I think we played very well for 30 minutes and created a lot of opportunities. We deserved to go into half-time leading 2-1.
I received many passes today, and that's where my quality lies, of course. I've shown what I'm capable of. We always try to decide the match as quickly as possible. Today that proved a bit harder. Fatigue and the pitch played a part, and you could tell that Feyenoord had the same problems. Feyenoord never created any really big opportunities. They did pose a threat with a number of crosses and some shots from the side, but all in all, I think we did an excellent job.
We have to improve because I want to see 90 minutes of good play every week. I know that's not always possible, but I feel we went through a terrible slump in the second half. That was uncalled for.
Ruben, congratulations on Ajax's win over Feyenoord. How do you look back on your match?
Thank you. Yeah, it was good. We have 3 points. I gave an assist to Kolbein Sigtorsson, and it doesn't get better than that. I'd take my hat off to Ruben Lijon. He played the classic, which is loaded with pressure. We lost last week. Feyenoord desperately needs a win. The arena is packed. He dealt with the tension and pressure really well. Yeah, it's my first classic, and I hope there'll be many more. For now, this was good. He played a part in the victory, and that makes him a man now, a true football player. He's taken that next step.
You're very calm for someone who's just won a classic match for the very first time.
Yeah, indeed. I have to get used to it. My first classic. I will let it all hang out later.
Yeah, feel free, let it all hang out now.
No, I always remain calm on camera.
And with Ajax's victory over arch-rivals Feyenoord, here are the other results of the third round in the Eredivisie. PSV defeated Go Ahead Eagles 3-0. Cambuur FC Groningen, the Northern Derby 4-1. RKC lost at home to AZ 1-2. Rode JC and Vitesse drew their game 1-1. NEC lost its third consecutive game of the season at home to PEC Zwolle 1-5. Heerenveen also lost at home. Visitors Heracles beat them 4-2. NAC out of Den Haag, another victory for the visiting team 1-2. And FC Twente were on top form against FC Utrecht 6-0 no less. PSV is in the lead together with the surprise of the season so far, PEC Zwolle. Both teams have 9 points from 3 matches. FC Twente in third place with 7 points. Ajax, Heerenveen, FC Groningen and AZ all have 6 points. At the bottom of the table from position 15 on down, it's NAC, FC Utrecht, Feyenoord and NEC. Feyenoord and NEC even without a single point. And finally, that Ajax top scorers list, Kolbein Sigtorsson was the man of the match against Feyenoord with his 2 goals. Together with captain Siem de Jong, he now leads the pack before Eriksen, Van Rijn and Fischer.